Good evening, everyone. I hope you all had a good day. Just going to post a link real quick and we will get started. All right. Let's dig in with SPY. Just a minute to see if people would like to join. As always, this will be recorded. All right, let's get started here. SPY, we'll run through this real quick today because it's pretty much the same. We are trading in a range today. Today, we opened pretty bearish on SPY and the Qs. You know, we opened below 90 MA. It looked like they were going to dump us, but somehow they brought it all the way up, all the way to the resistance. Look where it closed, right by that 416. 416 is still hitting its head. But if we go above this time, I think we're gonna see 421.31 next. And 50 SMA is catching up as well. This is your thick blue line right here, which is around 422. That will be your resistance. So watch 416 tomorrow. If we cross above that tomorrow, go ahead and buy 420 calls for a week out or weeklies. But make sure you close them quick. CPI data on Friday. Tech World got a nice bump today as well. As you can see right here, it's pretty much a flag right here. We'll see if we can break this trend tomorrow. So above 311, let's change this right here. Above 311, I would go ahead and buy 315 calls for June 17th on the Qs. Qs are ready, I think so. So let's see what they do tomorrow. Right now, the futures are pretty flat. But today's, you know, the way they came back, even with all the bad news with Target and everything, the market does not care right now. Every bad news is being soaked. Target said that their profits are going to get hurt, and it was down about almost 9%, and it came all the way back up. So it's crazy, but hey, that's what market's giving you right now. And the other good news is look at VIX. Look where it's rejecting and look what it's doing. We have been talking about this all along. It came back, retested this 50 SMA, and now we are headed all the way down to this 200 SMA, which is sitting at 2286. You do make sure that you keep an eye on this one because I'm pretty sure it's going to bounce on this 200 SMA. It's not going to break it down that easily. The other one we're going to look at here is Tesla. Tesla is stuck between this range between 700 and this 90 MA. I'm going to wait. I'm keeping my eye on this one. It needs to break on either side right now to make a move. So I am not playing Tesla yet. It had a false breakdown this morning. It didn't have that much volume, so we did not get into this one. But keep an eye on 700 and they are 90 EMA. 90 EMA as of today is at 723.93. Amazon, I believe that is going to kill weekly calls and puts here, guys. We did swing this Amazon put yesterday and we got paid today, but you know, it did gap down and we took profits on that one. We'll see what it does tomorrow, but honestly, I wouldn't short this one unless and until it breaks this 90 EMA. It's going to hold strong here. Yeah. So keep an eye on this 90 EMA, put it on your chart. As of today, it is at 119.84. Google is trying. Google had a nice bounce today. It came close to this 9 a.m., but not to my buying zone. I'm still looking for that 2290 to 2300 area to play a run up for the split. So let's see what it does here. Either it breaks 2370 and you can enter calls for 2400 and keep your stop below 2370. Or you get an entry close to this 9 EMA, which as of today, it is at 2290. The other one that is looking good, we did talk about this one as well, AMD. AMD came back, retested this 9 EMA this morning, and we got a bounce on that one and closed above the fib level, which is at 104.47. That was your important level. And I think they have an investors day coming up right now on Friday, if I'm not wrong. So do keep an eye on this one. They are buying 110s and 115 calls on this one. So if they announce something really good, I think this one's going to get a really nice push. The other one we are in, and it's looking really, really good, are these Chinese names. I've been ignoring them, but you know, they are starting to look really, really good. So right now, today, we did reject right at this 100 SMA, this brown thick line you see right here, that is your 100 SMA, which is at 104.46. We closed slightly below that, but if we get above 105 on this Baba, this one is headed to 109, 112 area. These are small resistance we have around here. So expect this one to head towards 110. Costco went down on Target news. As we were talking about it, their inventories are piling up and they have nothing else to do with them right now. So they're just piling up right now, guys. So keep an eye on this one. If it breaks below 9 EMA again, it did close above that, which is really surprising with all the news. But if it breaks below 468, so we're going to change this because the 9 EMA caught up today. So we'll go ahead and change this real quick. It wants to work. Okay, there we go. All right, so 468. I'm gonna keep an eye on that one. Below that, it's a short. Dollar General, this was one of our trade idea. If you look at it, 232, we're gonna buy that one. And we entered this one today. It's looking really, really nice. It did do a fake out below 50 SMA today. It did shook me for a minute, but we held on to this position. I am holding on to this one till next week. But if it breaks below 231, I will close it, but it's starting to look really, really nice. The volume is coming in. I think this one is headed towards 240. So keep a close eye on this one. The new trade idea I have for you guys, the last one is Airbnb. I'm seeing some sneaky flow come into this one. About 124.50. Go ahead and buy June 17th, 130 calls on this one. It is consolidating here very nicely. It almost looks like an inverse head and shoulder if you see closely right here, like this, and it's probably gonna head back, break this one and head right around here. So it has a lot of room to upside. So keep a close eye on this one, guys. Inverse head and shoulder is a bullish sign. All right, this is all I have for you folks today. I see I have one request for NVAX. Let's look at NVAX real quick. NVAX, I believe, had news today, right? If I'm not wrong. They got an FDA approval. Yep, they sure did. All right, it is up to 58 almost after hours. So we do have a resistance on this one right here. Actually, it's closing right on this resistance line. See if it can hold on to 57. I think this one can really push to 63 area. 63 area is your next resistance level on NVAX. And above that, you have this 100 SMA, which is at 70-60 area, 70.46 as of today. What do I think of MACY's? Let's look at MACY's real quick. MACY's have dividends coming in. This one is starting to look really nice too. I did see some dated flow come in on this one too. But Chirag, be careful on these MACY's, all right? With the Target news and them piling up all these inventories, I would be careful. I would watch 200 SMA on the on MACY's, which is at 25.17 as of today. This is your thick purple line right here. So keep an eye on that one. If it crosses that one, this can have a nice push towards 27. But I would definitely keep a close eye on this one. But if you want an entry on this one, I would enter around lower 23s, which is right here around your 50 SMA, and then keep your stop right below 22, which is your 50% retrace. So if you're buying commons, that's where your stop should be. Your entry should be around 23.50 area. Yeah, that target news, I think, it's being ignored right now, but when the ER comes in, they're already talking about it and they're not going to be profitable. So they're giving you away a freebie right there. So keep an eye on that one. It'll be an easy short. That one, Costco and all these, big companies, they're not going to do pretty well. The biggest shock was that Walmart showed it all. So yeah, definitely keep an eye on this one. But this Dollar General and everything, they're doing pretty well right now. They are breaking the downtrend. If you look at it right now, these might have some room to go. So there you go. It broke, came back, retested this trend line, and it's heading back up. So as long as this 50 SMA holds, which is this thick blue line, which is around 231.20 area, I think this one will be a nice run up. Of course, the market needs to cooperate. All right, folks, this is all I have for you today. I will post a recorded link for the trade ideas for you to go over again, but definitely keep an eye on this Airbnb, guys. I'm seeing some sneaky flow on this one. All right, folks, have a good one.